Hi there, and welcome to this week's live session where we're going to talk about how you can get guidance to return back to those high energy levels that we are all seeking at the end of the day. So, if you are feeling exhausted, drowsy at the moment, your energy levels are low, and you might have been testing a lot in the past, a lot of things that didn't really work out well for you, then you might ask yourself how you can get guidance to get on track again. And today we're going to talk about this. So if you're feeling confused, frustrated, whatsoever, we're going to gain clarity together, get a clear picture of the steps that you should be taking right now to go from A to B and how you can get guided. And that's basically what sleep coaching is about. A sleep coach is a guide, somebody who can help you to get from A to B. So let's dig into the topic right away to not waste too much time. Typically, if we're trying to achieve anything in life, right? You might, at the moment, you might be trying to get back your energy, your sleep, what we're talking about here right now. But these are universal rules. If you want to get from A to B, want to achieve any kind of goal, then you have to seek or find a way that gets you there. And there are two things that we have to know for everything, any goal we want to reach. The first thing is that we need to know where we are right now, right? And the second thing is that we need to know our destination. If we are not able to come up with a clear picture of the destination to where we want to go, we're not going to be able to close that gap. We might be lucky and come close to our goal somehow, but essentially, if we don't know where we're going, then we're not going to reach our goal. It's like getting into a car and starting to drive without knowing where you want to go. It's not enough to say I want to go on holidays and get into the car. You want to have a plan. You want to know exactly where you want to go, and that way you can come up and plan steps in between. And that's basically what we're talking about today, the guidance part. So let's say you know where you are right now. You're on a low energy level. We're going to talk about that next week, a little bit more about how to position ourselves. And you also know where you want to go. So you know where you are, you know where you want to go. You've got A and B. And now there are a lot of things that you can do. You're probably going to search the internet, gather tons of tips on what you can do to improve your sleep quality, to raise your energy levels, and then you're going to take action. Typically, what happens is that we often take random action. We take the first best tip, we test it. We're often not patient enough. We don't see the results because we don't measure the results quite frequently. And we get lost. We test the next thing. We're not really sure if we are progressing. Sometimes we even have the feeling that we're moving backwards, which is even worse. And that leaves us with a feeling of frustration. We're also feeling overwhelmed because the entire load of information you can get out there today is just overwhelming. And in the end, we're stuck and we don't want to move or feel that we can't move anywhere. And this is where sleep coaching, where sleep guidance come in. A good guide can make it so much easier to bring you from A to B because he knows the path. He knows the steps that have to be taken to climb that mountain, if we want to take that picture. And the guide can help you not only to achieve your goals faster. So if we want to climb a mountain, he or she, our guide, can tell us how we will get up there. He or she can tell us what steps we exactly should take to get there. And in the end, and that's important too, we have to walk the mountain, right? The guide can only help us. He's got the experience. He knows which steps have to be taken. He can tell us which equipment we should have, which condition we should have, which weather it should be, what's the best track to get up there, what to do in a scenario A, B, C. But we have to do the action. We have to take action. We have to climb that mountain. Nobody's going to climb that mountain for us. We're going to do it. And as a good guide can help us to improve our likelihoods, our odds to get up that mountain, to take away a lot of the pain, the frustration, the confusion, and will give us clarity in which steps should be taken and what we have to watch and look after to kind of improve our odds. So when it comes to the sleep coaching that I deliver, I've got clear 9 steps that bring my clients from A to B, and I'm going to share them with you today, actually, because I think this is super helpful for a lot of us. You can find these steps down here. So I'm not sure if you can see my cursor. So basically, the 9 steps that you can see on the right-hand side of this picture are grouped into 3 groups. And these are basic building blocks that are essential. In each and every coaching, I start off with getting the mindset right. Where are we? And we're going to train things that get us into the mindset that makes us follow through. We have to know what we have to do. We have to know certain things. We have to get our mind aligned with our goal. Our minds and bodies aligned with our goal. And when that is done, and typically nobody really wants to do this, but that's kind of like with the workout. If you want to gain muscles, you have to work out to a certain degree. They're not going to fly, and they're not going to, come. A magic fee is not going to come, and that's just not how life works. So we have to get our mindset right, and after that, the next block is all around practice. So this is, what are we going to do? What can we do for our body, our nutrition, our mind? And this is not mindset, like getting our mindset to follow through. This is essentially things that we do for our mind. So this can be doing meditations, very concrete steps to set our minds and get prepared to have a good night of sleep. And after we did that practice, the next level is, now that we're experiencing what really helps us or not, is that we are going to build rituals and lasting habits out of these things that work for us. And this is very individual. That's why the practice block is super important. And then we're going to learn how to build rituals and habits out of this thing. And that will really skyrocket the way we feel and the way that we achieve our goal. And the last part, the mastered, is also about how we want to spend our energy over the course of the day, because that's often where the problem started. And we have to get those in check to live a fulfilled, energized life and get into lasting, healthy sleep habits. So essentially, that's the clear map that I can give and will share with you today. You can download this for free. So visit sleeptrust.eu. In the show notes to this week's podcast, you will find a download link where you can download your free version of this map. And that's a piece of good guidance for free that you can get today. So go to sleeptrust.eu, check out this week's episode. It's about what a sleep coach can do for you. You'll find it even if you're looking at this video later. Just search for Sleep Trust Sleep Map or search for sleep coaching. You'll find the episode and you'll find the link, and download your free version of this map and bring it to action. Use it. Think about the steps and start to implement them one by one. And that way you will follow good and proved guidance for free, because this is obviously not a coaching, but you're going to get the map for free. And starting off having a map is just so much better than taking random action, running around in circles and not even knowing it. So that's what a good coach, a good sleep guide, sleep coach can do for you, is to give you the clear steps. I'm giving them to you for free today, and he or she can walk you through. Other coaches have other steps. Everybody has a system in place to walk you through, but it's important to find out about a system that works for you, and this is mine, so you can see if that feels good for you, and use it as a map. If it does, it's going to make your life so much easier. In my coachings, I use the exact same steps, and I walk my clients through step by step by step. And this is kind of like guiding people, giving tips, giving tools, of course, to each little step to help people to implement these steps, because that's where the magic happens, when we take action on the steps. And I'm really happy that I can share this with you today. So I hope you get a good feeling, good understanding about why it's important to ask a guide at some points if you're confused and feel stuck, just because it's going to let you reach your goal faster, quicker, with less hurdles, take away the confusion, and also improve your odds of reaching your goal, especially if it's a little bit harder territory coming back to the mountain. If you want to climb the Mount Everest or something like that, it would just be hard to do it without a guide. Okay, so that's basically what I wanted to share with you today. I hope this was helpful for you, and that you improve your energy levels out of the bat very quickly using this sleep map. My name is Michael Hildebrand. I'm a sleep coach. I'm the founder of Sleeptrust. And if you like this and find this helpful, don't forget to visit sleeptrust.eu and to download your free version. It's going to be, I'm shown down here because usually I put the links underneath, but I'm not sure if we can do it here. So at sleeptrust.eu, you'll find a download link for your free version of the Sleeptrust sleep map. With that, I wish you a lovely Sunday. Enjoy your day and have a superb